Hello everybody, I'm JCA White from the 7th Cavalry Black Eagle Corps, and today we're going to be looking at a replay that I have done myself in the UDES-03. Now if you don't know what the UDES-03 is, it is a tier 8 Swedish tank destroyer, and it's the first out of the non-premium tanks to have hydraulic pneumatic suspension. Now in this tank specifically, it's all centered at the back of the tank. So what this does is that it raises the back of the tank up, allowing this to see down. Because as you can see, let me get a bit of a better view for you. This tank, it can't move its gun left or right at all, or down. And what raising the tracks up does is give it the gun depression that it needs to be able to do what it is. And right now, I'm trying to get into a position that I really enjoy playing in, and I can get up there just about first try. Anyway, back to the UDES. This tank is incredible. I love it so much. It doesn't lose loads of money as long as you don't die stupidly all the time, and it's generally really fun to use. So as I get up into this position, I get into the siege mode. So as you can see, the siege mode, it raises the back of the tank up. I just paused the game, sorry there. Now you can't see it perfectly in here, but it's around this area, and this gets all pushed up. And you have a maximum of 15 degrees of gun depression. So anyway, back to the game. As we're in this position, we have a clear view onto the east side of the map, and straight away I've put one shot into the IS-6 and one shot into the M103, both doing some damage. 355 to the M103 and 460 IS-6. So this tank is very good. I really enjoy it, and the only thing about it that I don't like is the fact that it takes 2 seconds to get into this siege mode. It does not... You can't really brawl. You have to be pushed back at the, back lines, and you have to snipe. And it can get particularly boring sometimes, but don't let that fool you. Don't play it for a while if you just get a bit boring, and just play some other tanks, play some scouts, get some variety in there. But anyway, I should probably talk about the game. So as you can see, I just put 3 shots down in there, 2 on the M103, 1 on the Ferdinand. At this point, the enemy team are really confined back behind these rocks. We've got a semi-strong force back on our side of these rocks and the little ridge. So it's me being up here is stopping them from being able to give a really good push on this corner, as they got a Ferdinand, maybe being able to block quite a few shots. Again, as you can see, our forces aren't very strong. We've got an IS-6 who's actually got banned straight off the beginning of the game as soon as he got up here. A T10's very low, 110's not got much HP. We've got E75 and T10, T34, but they can't really compete against AMX-13, 5120 and all these tanks that keep coming over, and the artillery's just constantly hitting them. So me being up in this position gives a really good support fire onto these enemies as they try to push. As you see here, they try to push the 110, and I can put a round into this IS-6, dealing 438 damage, and sort of makes him think twice. Now, because he got hit again and now he's low, he's really not going to want to push that all that much, and he does get taken out there by the T10. A wild Scorpion appears, and I put really well aimed, well, not well aimed, this thing has got incredible accuracy, into the side of the Scorpion, and stupidly he goes to ram the 110, losing a little bit of HP, 110 slamming a shot into the front of him, and me being able to finish him off for 216 hit points. Now at this point, we clearly have the stronger force. However, an AMX-1390 wildly appears, only just being spotted by the Bulldog at a later time. Now I do bounce a shot there off the E75. I think that did actually hit the lower plate, and at the angle that it was, and me looking down at him, it did bounce. So I missed some damage there. Could have put him onto a one-shot kill quite easily right there. Now at this point, I'm really debating whether to shoot that AMX-1390. And the reason I don't is because if I shoot him, most likely he will spot me, or in fact he will spot me if I do come over this ridge. So I think I'm better off staying back here, taking a shot, not very accurately, and that is why I take my time at the UDES. Sometimes if you're not careful, you will hit your teammates, and I'm so sorry for that T10. He was holding up so well, and I shot him in the back of the turret by accident. However, we do take out the AMX 5120, and we can plug a shot right into the E75, which is then taken out by the T28 by setting him on fire. As you can see, this tank has got a pretty decent fire rate for tier 8 with the 400 alpha damage, and we can also take out an IS-6 tier 8 Soviet heavy tank. Well, premium heavy tank. So there, I take a shot at the 1390, and I'm pretty sure he spotted me. And I know I got spotted because now he is staring right at me. I did get a shot off, but also I get absolutely hit by artillery. And I didn't actually get hit by artillery there, sorry. I was splash damage, and he still did 300 damage by splashing me only. However, I do come up the ridge just a little bit afterwards. Do get a nice shot into the track of the AMX 1390, doing 412 damage, allowing that T28 to put another shot in, and me to finish the 1390 off. Now at this point, I'm really scared about that Lorraine putting another shot up here, so I decided to get down. And as you can see, I was with a couple of friends, Ghost Sniper 96, and Ryo Scala. At this point, they were both asking, how did I get up there? So instead, I decided to show them how I did it. I did fail on my first attempt, because I'm not an expert, but I went for a second attempt, just to make sure that they knew I could definitely do it reliably. There we go, I got up. Now at this point, as you can see, the game is 4-4. Even game, however, we've just lost our artillery and our prototype at the exact same time, or practically the same time. Without that artillery, we can't get an easy reset on the cap. However, our T28 is by the cap, so he can pressure the cap circle to lure them in. Now, this is very sketchy. I know that Leopard was last seen on very low HP, and my mate is pinging, or my teammate is pinging to the right. I have no clue where this Leopard will be. I'm searching around, I'm in siege mode just in case he does appear out of nowhere. I hear a tree fall, don't know where it's from, and I'm waiting, and then there's the Leopard. Nice clutch shot right into the side of the Leopard. He didn't see me, not very quickly anyway. He definitely saw me after I fired. Now I don't have 6th sense, which is a pain in this tank. But that artillery shell, if that landed a couple meters closer, that would have been me gone. That shell, straight through, would have done the 709 damage that it would have required to take me out. So at this point, I think I'm in a great position. The T28 is also in a great position. He's got plenty of health, he's got plenty of armour. All he needs to do is press that cap circle, and there comes the artillery. He's making a wild play. Take him out with just one shot because of the 410, I think this is, alpha damage on this gun. 390. Sorry about that. So, now the threat of the artillery is out, I am pretty safe, and I'm in no problem of getting spotted. And randomly, a Scorpion G spotted across the map. He was last spotted on the side of the map. I do plant a quite nice shot onto the Scorpion G side armor, and he's in 2-shot territory now. He can survive, and I really don't like that I've just put him on 2-shot. Like, if I did a bit more damage, which I can't really do with this gun. I mean, the damage is 390, and I did 400 and... Sorry, no. I could have done more. I did 375. The Scorpion appears literally out of nowhere, firing at the T28, missing him, which was good, because if he did any more damage to that T28, this game could have ended with me losing, or our team losing. Well, I spoiled it for you, but it's obvious. You're going to win if you're in UDES. So T28, we spotted the Scorpion. I couldn't get a shot off on him, so now I'm thinking that the Scorpion is definitely going to go up onto that ridge and come down for the T28. Which he does come down for the T28. I do plant a nice shot into the side of him, but he does get to hit the T28. And instead of going back, the Scorpion decides to rush the T28. I'm reloading in time, he can't get behind the T38 in time. Just get the shot in before he can take another shot at the T28 that could potentially have ended this game easily. The M46 KR comes around the corner. I can't get a shot off him, only just. If I was probably not in siege mode or tried to get elevated, I might have been able to just snap a shot into his turret, but I didn't. I tried. I couldn't have done anything better there, really. Well, too much better. So I'm thinking that T28 is going to go rush this kill. I really want this kill. I really want that Radley Walters medal for getting 8 kills. Come over the ridge. Oh, there he is. I'm trying to get in siege mode. Just too late. He just make it around the corner. Now at this point I'm pretty sure I'm spotted, because I did see him as I came over the ridge before I went in siege. At this point I'm like, there's no other reason. I have to go. I have to get him without the siege mode. He looks away, and I'm able to put a shot into him on the move while not in siege mode, ending the game right there. We ended up with, if my computer... So at the end of that game, we ended up with a mastery badge, we ended up with a fire of effect medal, a Radley Walters for the nice 8 kills that we got, and a top gun for the sort of average. I say average, but it's not. It's not amazing. It's not huge, but it is a nice score to have 6,555 damage. You know, dished with this monster of a tank if you can get it into these scenarios. We came top on damage, by far, you know, doing more than the top 3 players combined. We were finished on top of experience as well, and we had the most medals out of all the players. So overall, this tank, you know, good tank, takes some experience to learn, but it is very, very, very... Anyway, this is the 7th Cavalry Black Eagle Division, and goodbye.